I'm here, I'm here. I'm just doing some advertising, making sure my tags is all set up and everything. And I also did that whole intro with my microphone muted. Meow! Welcome back to my jam, meow. I was talking about how my fringe is out of control and and all that jazz. I'm just gonna be sure that my microphone is indeed working so that I don't have to do this. Oh my god, everything is being so slow today. What is going on? Oh, that would explain it. That would explain it. I should log out of this because it's just pointlessly using bandwidth for no good reason. I've got a whole load time to do this, so you are still connected to chat. Would you like to disconnect? I would like to disconnect. We're gonna hit that X. Sorry about this, you guys. Sorry about this. I just realized I wasn't even on camera. All right, all right. Here we go. All right. I feel like a cyborg right now because like literally everything is plugged in. And so we're going to meet, what's his face? Silence. So yeah. Well, look at that. There's a broadhead site right there. I could override one of them. I could also just, you know, just summon one because I don't need to override them. I shaved today and it felt so good. Oh my god. My neck beard was getting a little out of control. Just a little. Hopefully this goes well. One of my buddies is very adamant that I continue playing this story because apparently it's gonna get real interesting real fast. Oh my god, my hair's like ridiculous right now. It's just ridiculous. It's at this length where like I really want to cut it, but at the same time, I don't, because it's so long that I'm like, well, if I cut it, all of that growth was for nothing. I'm at the second awkward phase. I'm past the phase where, like, I could do stuff with it, and I'm into that phase where it's just long enough that I can't really do anything with it, but, like, I want to. Ooh, that's a little bit risky. I like how that... Oh, no, it definitely did. I was going to say, I like how that does not alert them to my presence. It just summons a mount for me. But they definitely know where I am. I'm getting the heck out of here. Getting the hecky away from the robots who want to kill me. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, I should definitely be restocking. These guys, and some of these.
Sunfall. The Mad King Duran's summer palace. A bulwark of cards your might against the howling forbidden west.
Are these guys hostile towards me?
History lessons.
But they have no idea what lies beneath. We will learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay, I guess they don't really see me as a threat yet.
Your soldier didn't look at my rations today. When I asked about the old fellow, all he said was,
I don't know. There's a supply crate. I'll get that. Shards are always good. Why are you always so out of breath, Aloy? Aloy. Aloy. Oh yeah, I'm wearing my Nora Survivor gear. Let me guess. I'm gonna get thrown into the ring with a monster.
Stay off my focus.
If Eclipse catches you here, you'll be lucky if you survive long enough to wind up in that ring.
Oh, so I can't use my focus. I'm doing it
now
anyways.
We get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful.
What are you talking about? Did I crash the...
Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here.
Okay. I don't trust it.
Shots, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Cards are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Interesting. He's just got a big stick that's on fire. I like that. I like that approach to fighting machines. Just a sticky on fire.
By the glory of the sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King. The light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
He's a kid.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
That's nothing.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Ooh, thank you.
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Interesting.
We both know you're no killer for hire. Uthid is innocent. So come see me, while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. You needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting important to pay attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Ah, they want us to see this, boy. It makes
it's a short drop from there.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Aloy, really? Really? What the... There's no... What the F? I love this game, but sometimes... Okay, well, I want to do this, clearly, and I want to do this, clearly. But there's, like, no... Okay, well, I'll go by this way, then.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Oh, I was supposed to go this way. Well, what the...
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused.
That's a very good
No
note.
distractions.
Thank you.
If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Okay. Well, taking that to heart, I'm going to go back into town and see if there's any vendors or weapons that I can buy. There you go. That's what you were supposed to do the first time, but you didn't because you're a dumb cunt. I'm kidding, Aloy. I love you. You're amazing. Don't hate me.
That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
I kind of want to do that because that seems pretty interesting. Well, I'm finally up here, though. All right, vantage points. Metal flowers. Oh, I really want to get that vantage point, though, because they're really interesting. Okay. We can do it later. We can do it later. We're going to mark this guy down here and see if he's got anything for us. So if I remember correctly, I have to go this way. Oh, and I also want to do this before I forget. Inventory. Outfits. My ghillie suit. My ghillie suit! Yes! Much better.
The savages have been doing for Bahamas.
Was it down this way? Yeah, it was here, right? Yeah, he's right there.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
Nothing. I have the... No, I don't even have the shards for it. Dang. You know what I'm gonna sell? Because I don't use that anymore. And I don't use that anymore. And I do use that. I don't use that. Actually, I don't use either of those things. I use this. I do use this. Rope caster. I do use that. Trip caster. I do also use that. But don't I have a better one? Electric, explosive, and fire. This is just electric and explosive. We can sell that. Yeah, because that's got the Terror Blast arrows. Okay. What about mods? I can sell some mods, I'm sure. If it's green, I'm not interested in it. outfits. I can probably sell this. Or Silent Hunter medium. Yeah, get rid of that. Keep those. I'll sell that. Oh, I can't sell that. Okay. Alright. What can I buy from you? Like, almost everything. Except for this stuff. Desharam armor. Breaker heavy. Only 2 mod slots. Nor Protector heavy. Nor Survivor. Nor Silent Hunter heavy. Yeah, so I've got the best heavy suit. I don't have... Oh. Okay. Ooh, that's my phone. It wasn't supposed to be that loud. My friend is going to the doctors. I told him I was going to go today. I'm just going to turn the volume on my phone down. Okay, so weapons is what I'm interested in. Shadow Hunter bow. Don't I already have that? Shadow Sling. Shadow Tripcaster. Shadow Karja Sharp Shot. Yeah, that's what I want. I want to create a job. Do you want to make this job your active quest now? Yes, I do, actually. Shadow Rattler. Actually, what I want more than anything is that. What do I need? A Snap Maw Heart. And I'll create a job for that. Because that'll be good. Oh, and it does tear damage, too. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, we're just going to do a small errand and do this.
I tell you.
Is there a bonfire that's close-ish to there? Campfire? The closest one is here. So I might as well just run there. Yeah, I might as well just run.
I do whatever.
Look, and Mounty Mount is right there. So yeah, we'll do this. I've, Snapmaw. I've never properly fought one of these. Or actually, I have once. And I do not believe it went well. Ice is what I want, though, because that's what they're weak to, right? So I can unequip my trip caster and equip my rope caster to where my trip caster is, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, because I feel like the rope caster...
The food is from Dowager Queen Nasadi, little ones.
I didn't need to go here.
Her Highness knows times are hard and helps when she can. Eat, but bring some home for your families, if you have one.
I like this girl. I wasn't going to do this quest, but...
I've heard whispers about you. Rides machines, fancy spear, delightful freckles. Some even say you have a conscience. How extraordinary.
Wow. That's racist.
Who are you? You're obviously not one of the Shadow Karja.
My name is Vanasha. For now, all you need to know is that I'm a whisper of reason in this howling pit of insanity.
Okay.
I know how that feels.
I'm sure you do. And so does Uthid. He's a good man, so naturally the Shadow Karja want to murder him. I've done some digging, and I think he's headed for the Green Climb. It won't take those mercenaries long to find him. He could use some help, if you're so inclined.
Stop being evasive and tell me who you really are.
Yeah.
Stop being evasive? You might as well tell me to stop being charming.
Oh,
It's
good
impossible,
answer.
But I like you, so I'll tell you a secret. I have friends in Meridian, and I like to do favors for them when I can. Uthid might be of use to them, if he survives.
Why
How
help
do you know
Uthid?
Uthid is innocent?
I'm excellent at making inquiries. Look, he feeds orphans from his own rations and personally punishes anyone who hurts the old or infirm. The idea that he would try to kill Edelman is ridiculous. He must have found something that can embarrass the priesthood. Otherwise, Bahavas wouldn't risk marking such a well-regarded man for death.
Excuse me.
What makes you think he's on the green climb?
He knows he'll be pursued, so he needs a hideout that's both familiar and defensible. He once single-handedly held off an entire bandit clan in those foothills.
This sounds
My
fun.
guess is that he'll fall back on what worked before.
I'll do what I can for Uthid. But what about you?
What about me what?
What will you do while I risk my life?
Useful things, little huntress. Look for 3 dead trees south of Sunfall. They mark the start of the green climb. Good luck.
Interesting. Okay, I will do that. But first, I want to get that bow. Because that bow seems like it will be... Oh, no, I don't want that. Quests. Tutorials, corrupted zones. How do I track my jobs? Active. Side errands. Saturday. There we go. I'm just gonna have to find grind snap moths until one of them drops a heart. Oh, un momento, por favores. Something is going on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Snap my hearts. Farming them until one of them drops them. It'll be good too, because it'll give me like some experience. I think part of the trouble that I have with this game, why I find it so challenging, is because I kind of just keep throwing myself into it, and I'm not playing it consistently. Although this time around, hopefully it will go better, because I played it a little bit yesterday. Oh god, those things. I have no idea how to deal with those. So keep moving. Because they can't keep up with me. There we go. Here's where I'm headed. They're down here somewhere. God, this game is gorgeous. I know I say it every time, but like, and you might not even be able to see it on the same level of quality that I can right now, but God, this game is gorgeous.
A quick way down.
Oh, it's further up the river. Okay. This might be a bad idea.
The machine looks as fast as it is loud. I better be
Why? I mean, I suppose it wouldn't be easy, right? campfire around here? Ah, it's right there. There we go. This will be useful. Alright. Alright.
That's it. I'm already gone.
Alright. So, there's patch... Okay. 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 So, we're gonna do a bit of research here. So, this is a snapmaw. Weakness to fire. It's strong against ice. Is there a way for me to, like... There we go. Free sack. Weakness. Piercing. Fire. Okay. Okay. So I'm doing the right thing. Still don't know I'm here. That patch of grass is going to come in mighty handy. I take too long. He knows I'm here.
Stay still.
Did I knock it off already? Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Yep. I get it. You're very angry with me. Okay. Oh, I was getting to it. I keep forgetting to heal, and I'm like, heal Nathan, and then I die. And then I was trying that time. Okay. It was interesting. It was an interesting experience. I'm very bad at this game. Like, I make bad decisions. Okay, so fire. So I want fire. Oh, that missed. Absolutely, that missed. That was a hit. Okay. Another one? Did I get it? I hope so. The hit detection in this game, I have repeated issues with. I think I'm just gonna go, like, just blow it the fuck up. If I can hit it. Okay, and then you still have your tankies. You're gonna run forward. Oh god, okay. I'm just gonna run over here. Don't mind me. Okay. Please blow up, please tell me I hit it. I hit it! That was sick! Yes! Woo! Alright. Please tell me one of you dropped a heart. Shock coil. Oh. And then this will be nothing as well, I bet. Yeah. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, good. Okay. Hey, you guys. Did I get it? There's another one, too. I didn't get it. That was effective last time. I can't reach it. Ooh, this is not good. Good thing I have silent sprinting. There's gotta be something. Okay. Distance is my friend. Distance is my friend. All right. Missed. Because I'm assuming the arrows are hits are projectiles and not hit scan. But like they behave like they're hit scan even though they launch a projectile. It's so weird. I find it really weird. Maybe I'm just having a disconnect as to how it works, but yeah, it's interesting. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It's just not perfect. No game is, though, I suppose. I don't know. Breath of the Wild is pretty on point, I gotta say. I'm not going to say that it's superior to Horizon Zero Dawn, but there are similarities in the games, and in some of those aspects, Breath of the Wild definitely outperforms this game. But this game outperforms Breath of the Wild, like, graphically, hands down. Like, Breath of the Wild looks very good, but this game is just, like, literally breathtaking sometimes. And Aloy is just a better character than Link. I'm sorry. I said it. I'm not sorry. So, none of y'all dropped a heart, eh? So I've just got to farm here, or... I guess they're probably all up in this river, so I'll just, like, swim around for a while, I guess. Go swimming in a river looking for giant robotic crocodiles. What could possibly go wrong? Or are they alligators? They're crocodiles. Oh no, they're alligators. That's definitely an alligator. The long pointed snout. Anytime I see logs in a game on water, I think of that little... I guess it's a Canadian meme, but that history minute with the lumberjack. Lumberjack? Log driver. With log drivers. Okay, I'm getting impatient. I'm just gonna do the story quest. That lasted. Oh, but I can go here. See, I understand why they wouldn't make the respawn times smaller. Because then it would just suck if you just farmed an area, especially if you're like in an area with Thunderjaws and like you just kill one and then like 2 minutes later it just another one respawns. Be annoying. This is why I'm kind of anxious to beat the game, because I really just want to start getting into the farming mechanics and the like open world mechanics and stuff, which I will do on stream. I really want to get through the story first, because then I'll get that armor and it will be significantly easier, if I'm being totally honest, because I love this game.
I know I shouldn't say this, but I already miss seeing Uther at some point.
They're really driving this Uther guy home. Like driving the point that he's this guy that you need to save. I get it. How about we save the world first, and then worry about this Uther guy?
Drawing the faithful out of misery.
Is this where I'm going? No, that's the Sun Ring. This is probably where the king sits and watches. Oh, no, this is where I'm going. Right here. Okay, Okay, are you actually gonna do the thing this time, Aloy? Thank you. I'm just gonna, yeah, like, you can totally just... Oh, I took damage there. Do I have... Oh, wait, no. There's one thing I need before I do this. Because I've wasted ammo and stuff. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry, you guys. I probably could have just jumped to this ledge from that ledge. Although the climbing mechanics in this game are... No! Oh, my... This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes she does it, and sometimes she don't. Like the time that I did it to get over here, I literally just pressed forward. And she just did the climbing all on her own. And other time... Actually, I jumped. I jumped. I lied. There you go. Okay, so I need stuff. I need stuff.
Just don't touch it.
Oh, what's she talking to me? Bitch. Just don't touch anything. I'll touch your face with my dick.
Devoted Karja I knew. If he can't stay true, what hope
Tell
is
me
there
not
for
to
it?
touch anything. Do you know who I am? Do you know? Oh, thank God. That's convenient. That makes things easier. I don't like greeting the nobles. They're rude. Potions and traps. Yes, I want lots of health potions. All the health potions. I know I could probably afford that weapon, but honestly, I'd rather do less damage and be able to heal myself than, I can't do that. Yeah, I just spent all my money. Worth it. Worth it. I've got fast travel packs and health potions. That's all you need. That's really all you need. Because as long as you can heal yourself, and you get shards from, like, doing quests. And I'm just doing the story, so I'm assuming there will be a point of diminishing returns, but there will probably be a point to correct it. And all the fights against the machines in the story I find are, like, set-piece items. But I really like set-piece boss fights. That's why I liked Dark Souls.
It's a nice idea,
Because Dark Souls, all of the boss fights, like... You know, they feel like these, like, ridiculous boss fights. And then I need to jump onto this? Or die? That works too, you know? And then I'm gonna have to buy all the items again. See, I don't mind the whole old school mechanic of, like, having to save at the bonfires. And like there's not having like a big checkpoint system. But then sometimes stupid shit like that happens. And then I'm like, well fuck, I've gotta buy all my items again and I was being careful.
Usurpers think nothing of asking for a ceasefire. They're not waiting.
Okay, traps and potions. Let's actually, can I buy? Because I probably don't need to max my, what can I? Hunter bow. I have that bow already. Shadow Crusher Sharp Shot is what I wanted. And the Rope Caster. Slap my heart. Do you have it? Can I buy a heart from you? No, that's pointless. Can I buy modifications? No. Resources, sparklers, fast travel, traps and potions, ammo. I can buy mod boxes. Special modifications box. Shit's expensive in this game. Never mind. 500 charts is a lot. No, I'm just gonna buy potions. Not as many, though. Full health potion. 2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll be enough. I usually only get to use 1 or 2 before I die anyway, so... let's make sure they're set. Those are full health potions.
Hope the ceasefire lasts.
It's just the way it's organized. Can I do that? Resources, weapons, ammo, traps, potions. Can I... No. Like, I can't organize it. There's got to be a way... Because that's my problem right there, is that it's like health potion, and then I have to scroll through all these to get to my full health. If they were right beside each other, it would be useful. So... Okay, whatever. And now I'm gonna go back up. I'm gonna save, and then try again.
With it gone, Sunfall feels even less safe.
Okay, there we go.
Think what sort of work the savages have been doing for about.
And I've got like enough ammo and shit. Yeah. Yeah. We should see if I can craft any more bags, because I was killing a bunch of animals. Yes. 2 capacity. I need rabbit bones. Okay. And fish skins. Okay.
They say the machines are worse than ever. With a terrible new...
Sorry, I keep doing this. I just want to make sure I'm, like, well prepared. Because there is, like, a weird kind of checkpoint system. Rope caster. I want my trip caster. Yeah. I also had this realization silently. I don't think I said anything about it. During the cauldron with the big guy, the Thunderjaw, that I could set my trip caster, and then I could like unaim it and just walk around with a rope attached to me. So you can potentially abuse the distance big time. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm committed.
I'm heading down.
I've spent a lifetime trying to uncover the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure. As year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
Yeah, because she's like a fucking clone.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
So then what up, mothers?
Malfunction.
Kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobek here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. Too bad now
Oh, yeah.
Guess you can't have everything.
That will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yeah,
yes,
really.
Fine. Now, will you please get moving?
Yeah, seriously.
So much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Yes, exactly. I have to say, I love you, Aloy, but sometimes you get too caught up in the details.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn.
I'm excited.
We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diet.
Oh god, there's so many new ones.
detect multiple.
Another incident. Quests to notebook. Data points? It's a text one, right? Another incident. Yeah, here we go. From lounge staff to admin, another incident. This morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we are tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators fluent in Polish, for example. Security staff who can subdue arranged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs at faces and reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Wow.
Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
We need support too. Reception staff to admin. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates when they... Zero Dawn candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators, the langbots are not sufficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support... Wow, so this is like people are fucking flipping out. Because like no one knows what Zero Dawn is. I don't know what it is. But I'm reasonably sure that Aloy is the result of it.
Need them soon enough.
Yeah, it's like cloning or something. I'm thinking they like copy your brain.
Take a seat and wait for your name to be called.
And then like put it in...
Of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
It's like put into like this machine database, kind of like Nier Automata. And then like millions of years later, it will like birth a clone of you and like put your potential consciousness into it. But Aloy doesn't know anything, so that doesn't hold water. Jesus Christ. I have no fucking idea. I'm so lost. Like, all my theorizing. Lounge staff to admin. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge's selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of the organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond. And this time, no tempest to in a tea bot or steep demand jokes. Okay? I love it. Like, things are falling apart, but there's still people being like, God fucking damn it. That's me right there. Supply crate. Yeah, I'll take that. Goodies. Goodies. This will give me an opportunity to... Wire is something I probably should have bought because I'm always low on it. You never know. You never know. 886-666-1010. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I cannot do this right now. Oh, see, I'm out of wire again. Goddamn wire.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding...
Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard, and candidates waiting their turn by candidates waiting in their turn. Just a thought. Yeah, that's interesting. So I'm nervous to find out what it is. Like, I want to so badly, but at the same time, I'm like, what if it's something really horrifying? And these text logs are not making it any better, like...
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris.
Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program.
It's not.
Technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them. And they are all lies.
Called it.
Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program. And it will not save us. Nothing will save us.
Boosh called it.
And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable.
But that's clearly not what happened.
No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating. Waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Okay. Alright.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
Yeah, exactly.
You said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
That's not gonna work. That's the boss, man. Ah, hi. Interesting, interesting. Where does this go? Oh, I get it. I get it. This is gonna be fun. Okay.
God, come! Survive!
Oh, no, no, no. Go back in the hole. Go back in the hole. Go back in the hole, Aloy. Okay, so you can't draw your weapon in here. That's the downfall. Wasn't there a way? Okay. Yeah, here. And they'll just kill themselves.
Giving up.
Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Don't mind me, don't mind me. That's the bossman. I don't want the bossman. What the? Ugh, window. Oh god, this is not going well. Oh, come on, just let me hit him. Fighting in these places is not something I anticipated happening. Kudos Horizon Zero Dawn for throwing me off my game like that. You know what? Actually, just fuck you. Oh, right, I don't want the stickies. I just want the boom booms.
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
No, I don't want the fire starter. Yeah, I'm interested in that too. Oh, I think my landlord's dealing with the raccoon upstairs.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources.
Yeah.
So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Oh, interesting.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm? The Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter.
Yeah, preserving culture. I see what was happening. The government was fishing for the social elite to put into Horizon Zero Dawn, so that when humanity could be reborn, it would be reborn with like the highest caste. Caste system at work, bro.
Want to discuss?
Oof. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bubble serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic.
Nice, I like that.
Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me.
Ha!
Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Wow.
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
That was so entertaining.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Yeah, that was the problem. Okay. Okay, for debriefing after presentation 1, candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers or severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Fargo plague and preserve the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with the data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, Addendum B1, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital lunar or undersea structures, Addenda C1, 2, 3, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. Wow! If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform your security personnel so the candidate can be monitored or for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to procedures to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are data. Oh, wow. So, like, they just had a bunch of people here and no security telling all these people this stuff. And understandably, everyone's just, like, fucking flipping out and losing their shit. And they're like, oh, just talk to your focus and a security professional will guide you through what to do. Like, that's terrifying.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Ooh.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
All right.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek. You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. life itself will cease to exist.
Anomaly.
But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks.
No
to
way.
rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo. The vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it.
What?
We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
That's ridiculous. I think I'm mind blown.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
So like the...
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
That was a text log? Which one was it? World quests. Make your selection. Text my database quests. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project's outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week. Holy shit! And your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation in Project Zero Dawn, you will be confined indefinitely. You will be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact to the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh Plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Wow. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available. A 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may instead opt for participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice, or if you have further questions. Wow, okay. Okay. I really don't know what I would choose. I doubt I would get selected anyways. I'd probably choose to help. I mean, it would be arduous, but at the end of the day, it would be worth it to preserve.
Of course I'll do it.
Yeah.
To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
Yeah.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. Isn't it just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom?
I've been saying it the whole time.
I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Quests. Oh god. For debriefing after presentation 2, it is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion, and without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively to the face of overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection. Validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of the candidate's expression. Value. Sorry. I lost track of where. Emphasize the values of the expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation, acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to their project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish to allow the access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process the documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period, during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against her or his will. Interesting choice. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse the decision, after which the decision data cannot be undone. So you get 48 hours. I'm just gonna top up here. There we go. This is a lot to take in at once.
Intruder! Get her!
Fight or run.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
I'm gonna fight them. Fuck you guys. Proxies will have to do it.
Am I done?
No, it's because I gotta press and hold.
Luck's with me.
Can I not do this? There we go.
Zero Dawn. He is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Soubet? Christina Soubet?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair. Not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
I agree.
Here we go.
Okay, no, this is the way I'm supposed to go.
Need to find the right configuration.
Oh god, she gets stuck on the weirdest things. Okay, there's too many of these fire starters. I just want to get to the corpses, please. Thank you.
Now, those lame FBI blackheads at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit.
I
one
do
of
that.
nails too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Yeah. That's like completely the mentality I would have about it, though. I'd be like, yeah. Be like, 18 months, work your ass off for the rest of your life. Okay, Code Nexus. Secure, okay. Doesn't it usually show the code? Yeah, it does.
Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Backwards. So left, up, left, down, right. Counterclockwise, left, up, left. Left, up, left, down, right. Right? Oh. Or maybe it's right, down, right. Yeah, it'd be right, down, right, up, left. No, but that's not it either, right? Right, down, right, up, left. Oh, I see. He set it up backwards. The password for this one is the password for that one. Okay. So up, left, down, right, up. Up, left, down, right, up. Up. Left. Oops, I fucked up. Up, left, down, right, up, right? Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Right? I'm confused. I'm just gonna try doing this.
Done. I should
Okay.
check the door nearby.
And then this one's gonna be backwards. Is there a... Nope, there's not. Should check the door nearby. Oh, there. I am so smart. SMRT. Oh, God.
Found one. Looks intact.
It's just all calcified and shit.
That should do the trick.
Okay, backwards. So.
Get that door open.
Oh, I see. So it's up backwards. So it's Pharaoh. So it's down. Left. Down, left, up, right, down. Down, left, up, right, down.
That did it. Door should have power.
Now to see what lies beyond it.
Oh, come on. She can't walk over a fire striker? Like, really? Right? Is this where I'm going? I'm going up. Or am I going all the way back to the beginning? Okay, that's helpful. Oh, yeah. Whoops. How did they get in here, though?
They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia, it's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Interesting choice of music there.
To arms!
Oh, God. Why can I not dodge? There we go. That wasn't so bad. Oh. Oh. You see nothing. How do I get up there?
Area inaccessible. Elevators non-operational. Stairwells have collapsed.
There's gotta be a way for me to get up there.
Or not.
Incoming!
Ah. All you have to do is stagger them, and then you can stab them, which kills them more or less instantly.
Room's clear. For a moment, anyway.
Then get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Watch, there have been like a ladder there the whole time or some shit that I just like didn't see. Or stairs. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, there was this whole other room.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen,
Jesus.
and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So like, you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs, for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger.
Wow.
Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real.
Yeah.
Gaia's already learning. In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True.
Yep.
Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why?
Full steam ahead from me to Margot Shen. Margot, if I doubted your brilliance in the slightest, I wouldn't have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are. You have confidence in yourself. You know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This, combined with your design for the AM Foundry Core and the Foundry Site Selection Plan, add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. One detail, consult with Iomide Okilo before you finalize the silo developments, silo inventories. Hephaestus' first task will be to fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast towers Minerva will use to transmit the deactivation codes. So any exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Elizabeth. Interesting. I just want to see if there's more. There is. There's one like over here, isn't there? Yeah. Simulation runs. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected. given the rough natural terrain her bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they feel almost like, well, tributes is the word that comes to mind, as though she's already mourning their loss, and not just for their disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, Hephaestus will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. That's why they look like... So the machines are the robots that cleaned up the planet and everything. And then Hephaestus started building robots to take them over for some reason. Okay, let's do this.
Hello, I'm Margot Shan, and this is Hephaestus.
Oh, okay, just
As the name
replace
might
it.
tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal force. Except...
Can't be too prepared.
I guess here is next. Yeah, because I wanted to get to the second floor.
I think this is it. Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way. More eclipse.
Careful now.
Oh yeah, that's it. Can't I access them through? No. Wow.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
All depends on where I'm coming out.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is, therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable.
Yeah.
The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
That was awesome. Unfortunately, though, I'm going to have to call it here. But yeah, this has been really interesting. I really want to keep playing. But I'm going to have to go. Get ready for things, social obligations. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Hopefully it's been entertaining. If you've been enjoying the stream so far, sorry, this one seems like it's a little bit more slower paced because of all the plot-heavy stuff that was going on. But if you've been enjoying it so far, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I will see you in the next video. And stay shady, ladies. That's the most important part, is to stay shady.